Wrong guy. Heading out.
We can do it! Of course, it is no easy task uniting a realm. But then, I'm not one who gives up without a fight. Now, let us split our forces and take control of the area.
Enemy officer.
Don't let me down! An opening.
The enemy is disorganized, but we must not be complacent. Let's watch each other's backs.
The enemy officer
This land
has
belongs
been
to
defeated.
our fathers, and their fathers before them. We shall not let outsiders take it from us! Begin advancing! The enemy has yet to reveal their hand. Whoa, let's go. Tricky when you don't know what you're up against. They have superior numbers.
The enemy officer
We have the advantage
has
of
been
the terrain.
defeated.
Target the Sun leaders. Take them down, and we win. They're going after not only me.
This
territory too
is ours.
I have to stop them quickly. Let's go. On me. Swan is our quarry. There they are. They're charging forth from the fort. I will stop them. Time to advance.
Don't be afraid. The enemy is targeting us, it seems. But I'm not afraid. I will vanquish
The
each
enemy officer
before me
has been
and
defeated.
inspire courage in our soldiers.
Let's go.
That is how I choose to live.
An open and even match. We must push harder.
Take this. He's here. Yes.
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
One down. Many more to go.
This territory, the enemy officer has been defeated.
This territory now belongs to me.
There he is! It's Swan. Glory to the man who strikes him down!
An enemy ambush? Where did they come from?
We should be able to fend off their assault. But there's a forest ahead. They are hiding forces. We'll be there. We need to beat back their main force as quickly as we can. Time to advance! Let's get serious. Take that. Time to attack. Take back our strategic position. Forward! Begin advancing. Take this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
An opening. Looking rough. Don't see it. Take that.
Graceful you were.
The enemy officer
I can't help
been
but gaze at
defeated.
your feet.
Well, we managed to survive that. But the enemy has the advantage of the terrain. You best be careful.
Now, strike down the Sun leaders. With our own hands, we shall protect our land.
It's an ambush. Hold formation. Prepare for battle.
This mist does not bode well for us. The sooner we are out of it, the better.
The foe is disorganized, but that makes them harder to read. This could be more troublesome than I thought. I hope the others are all right.
We will not accept Sun Tzu's rule. We will resist. To the death, if need be. Phantoms appearing out of the mist. This is the
enemy
same
officer
accursed fog
has been defeated.
as its young. Gone, leaving not a trace.
The battle is more intense than I anticipated, but I will continue to fight without complaint.
I will slay as many officers as necessary to fulfill my duty.
So, Zuluan, it was you who interfered with my plans. Still trying to curry favor with the great and mighty,
Time to act.
Your actions bring sorrow to those who live in these lands. You would do well to taste the bitter tears of those who have lost their birthplace, their homes, their families. I feel a surge of power.
Good work. We've defeated the enemy. They tried to ambush us.
Archers at the ready! Aim! Your targets are the Tigers of Wu!
Building a nation is easy. It's keeping the peace that is difficult. Especially so, perhaps, under Sun Tzu.
All my might!
For good or ill. My brother's drive and ambition influence those around him. That is precisely why he needs our support.
You have grown stronger in your own way.
Let's go.
But your journey must end here. Hear the lament and rage of those you have trampled upon.
Gotta be quicker than that.
How you have sinned.
With all my might.
Better ready.
If Sun Tzu ceased to exist.
Zuluan, you have forgotten everything. I will not let you stand in my way. I remember that day clearly. The despair, the resolve.
I've been waiting for this.
Gotcha!
So this is the army of the mighty Sun Tzu. We shall drive it back and revenge ourselves on the Suns!
Begin advancing!
It is time.
We are winning! Don't let up now!
So, Zuluan, it was you who interfered with my plans. Still trying to curry favor with the great and mighty,
Take that.
Your actions bring sorrow to those who live in these lands. You would do well to taste the tears of those who have lost their birthplace, their homes, their families. I feel a surge of power.
Time to attack.
Good work.
Time to act.
We've defeated the enemy. They tried to ambush us.
All my might.
Archers at the ready! Aim! Your targets are the Tigers of Wu!
Take that.
This is tough.
But they won't take me down that easily.
Better ready yourself.
Building a nation is easy. It's keeping the peace that is difficult. Especially so, perhaps, under Sun Tzu.
For good or ill. My brother's drive and ambition influence those around him. That is precisely why he needs our support.
You have grown stronger
Gotta be quicker.
in your own way.
Looking rough.
But your journey must end here. Invaders, hear the lament and rage of those you have trampled upon, and know how you have sinned. Better witness to my power.
If soon cease to exist.
So this is the army of the mighty Sun Tzu. We shall drive it back and revenge ourselves on the Suns! Begin advancing! Take this, with all my might.
Zuluan, you have forgotten everything.
The enemy officer
I will not
been
let you
defeated.
stand in my way.
Let's end this. The enemy officer has been defeated.
The incense is just being scattered by the wind.
Watch the master
Your
at
work, I don't doubt, Zuluan. But the spell of confusion has already been cast. Nothing can save the little conqueror from his fate now.
He's gone, for now at least. Are you injured?
My strength was not enough.
Forgive me.
Things are proceeding well.
Let's go.
Keep it up.
So, Zuluan, it was you who interfered with my plans. Still trying to curry favor with the great and mighty. Easy. Your actions bring sorrow to those who live in these lands. You would do well to taste the bitter tears of those who have lost their birthplace, their homes, their families.
Good work. We've defeated the enemy. They tried to ambush us.
Let's go. Archers at the ready. Aim. Your targets are the tigers of Wu. Take that.
This is tough, but they won't take me down that easily.
Looking rough.
Take this.
You have grown stronger in your own way.
Not good.
Your journey must end here. Invaders, hear the lament and rage of those you have trampled upon, and know how you have sinned.
With all my might.
Sun Tzu. If Sun Tzu cease to exist.
All my might.
Zuluan, you have forgotten everything. I will not let you stand in my way. I remember that day clearly. The despair, the resolve.
So this is the army of the mighty Sun Tzu. We shall drive it back and revenge ourselves on the Suns!
I've been waiting for this.
Better ready yourself.
Got you.
Let's go.
Begin advancing.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
The incense is just being scattered by the wind. Your work, I don't doubt, Zuluan. But the spell of confusion has already been cast. Nothing can save the little conqueror from his fate now.
An opening!
He's gone, for now at least. Are you injured?
Let's go.
Building a nation is easy. It's keeping the peace that is difficult. Especially so, perhaps, under Sun Tzu. For good or ill. My brother's drive and ambition influence those around him. That is precisely why he needs our support.
You've come. There is little to worry about with your presence here.
Let's go.
My apologies, but I must fall back.
Take this.
An opening! Take that! Bear witness to my power. Let's end this.
Infested.
The enemy
I
officer
shall return
has
after
been
reviewing
defeated.
my strategy.
The hail of arrows is lifted. That should make the march easier.
Forward march!
We cannot just let it end like this. Comrades, let us press our army forward and take the Sun leaders. Begin advancing.
An opening. Let's go. The enemy officer has been defeated.
You really are something special. A true warrior of the Three Kingdoms.
Take that. This territory is ours. Let's go. Yeah.
Almost at our limits.
Take this.
Is this the end?
At an advantage. Let us press on.
An open This territory is ours. Yeah.
Ferocious tune indeed.
I knew you would come.
I knew you'd come help. I'm glad I believed in you.
I am glad you're here. I was actually getting a little anxious.
Take that.
Weak.
Let's go. Good. The enemy
Almost
officer
there.
has been defeated.
We shall crush this rebellion and make our nation strong.
This is it. This is all me.
Take this!
Homework.
You ready for this?
Get stuck.
They just don't make enemy officers like they used to.
That was the last of the traitors. In the end, the revolt was less dangerous than it first appeared. But what of my brother? I must inform him that the rebellion has been crushed.
Zuluan, hear me. Your hero shall never take flight again.
The heart of the sacred bird has grown still and cold. The young boy grew to be a man, and over the years, grief and remorse gave way to rage and hatred. wandering the boundless world, searching for the purest revenge. Thirsting and starved, bleeding from the body as well as the soul. And then he came upon the people of the mountains. But how could you possibly fathom what lies within his heart? How can one who has forgotten everything possibly see into the mind of one who remembers everything? The path upon which you both tread has been divided into two. Now, there is only one way to reach the end, through your shared trust and mutual resolve.
I must be caught up in some bewitchment. Sun Tzu, where are you? Well, we won. Looks like they won't need me leading the charge anymore. What the hell? I didn't expect this. Sorry. Chuan. Xiang. Jiu Yu. Yumi. My friend. Our country. Our family. You must... Took you long enough.
I have finished, Ziluan. He hasn't awakened yet, but I think we've managed to save his life. It's thanks to you, carrying him here so quickly. But I must say, even if the wounds do heal, I'm not sure if he will ever be able to fight the same. I must ask you something. Do you intend to let Lord Sinsua go into battle again? Knowing him, he will not wait for his wounds to heal before heading back onto the battlefield. His impatience will be the death of him. I will make sure he gets enough rest, no matter what either of you say. We could fake his death, just as we did with Lord Sun Jian. Once the rumors spread, those pursuing him will withdraw. I know that I'm being impertinent, but as a doctor, I am duty-bound to put my patient's life above everything else. Please, you mustn't tell anyone the truth.
So, my brother really has...
Yes.
I will go and look for him. I refuse to believe it until I see him with my own eyes.
Yu, wait. Are you serious?
Sun Tzu wouldn't die in a place like this. I refuse to believe that he is dead.
Don't be so naive. No warrior is so great that he can escape death.
But Lord Changpu...
You are no fool, Yu. That is why you of all people should understand. What is the correct choice in this situation? What would Lord Sun Tzu expect of you? I understand your sadness, your pain. But if you cannot keep your emotions in check, even more of us might die.
We should retreat. Without our commander, our forces are in disarray.
Well said.
Then we shall prepare for the retreat.
We should help.
My brother really is gone, isn't he? Everyone must be feeling devastated. Yu and Shangsheng too. Although they're trying to act strong. But I don't understand. I can't work out what this is I'm feeling right now. I should be grieving for my brother. But what I feel is so much less admirable than that. Rather than grief, I simply fear the responsibility that now falls upon me. Can I really take over my brother's role? But my weakness may end up putting all of you in grave danger. I need time. My apologies, but I would like to be alone.
Cao emerged victorious from a decisive battle with Yuan Shao, becoming the most powerful individual in the land. He actively strove to establish hegemony over Hebei, and in turn, the entire land. The Sun clan fell into turmoil after being tragically deprived of their lord once again. However, with their combination of capable youth and dependable seniority, they were able to secure territory for the kingdom of Wu. Their future now lay in the hands of their young leader. Liu Bei had yet to establish his territory and could not realistically attempt to gain supremacy. But he focused on gaining something worthwhile out of his indecision. The turbulent sea of the era turned into a powerful whirlpool, and before long, into a violent torrent. Chapter 5. With Zhuge Liang's assistance, Liu Bei decides on a plan to gain power. A decisive battle is held at Chibi.
Recently, we have been hearing reports of potential upheaval in Lujiang. There are rumors of Governor Li Shu plotting a rebellion.
Another rebellion. Things have been getting worse and worse since we lost Lord Sun Tzu.
The death of a leader always brings conflict. We should consider this a good opportunity to eliminate some of our rivals.
I have also heard that Li Shu is receiving support from Cao Cao. We should quell the rebellion swiftly, if only to suppress his influence. What say you, my lord?
Yes, I agree.
Many thanks. Now then, let us prepare our troops for battle. The kingdom has not yet recovered from the loss of our leader. How about taking the field yourself to prove your might to the other lords?
Fine. I will defer to you in terms of battle plans, Zhou Yu.
They say Lord Huanggai is close to the Shan Yue. Rumor is that they're a rough bunch, though.
Go ahead.
Lord Louis Mong has been reading constantly lately.
Sorry for the sudden intrusion, and in the middle of the night, no less. But I wanted to finally offer you a proper thanks. It's thanks to you I escaped death. You've done so much for the Sun family, sometimes without receiving credit. I want to express my sincerest gratitude to you. It's true. I can't say much in response to that. I've caused a lot of trouble for people. Zi, Juan, Shangxiang, our generals, and many others. After all, I abandoned my duties as a father, as the head of my family, even if I did so to protect U. Hopefully so. But I want my children to see their father in robust health. I'm sure they all have many things they would like to say to me. No matter what they say when I see them again, I'll take it with gratitude. Otherwise, there'd be no point in having survived. However, the next age is in the hands of the younger generation. Even if I do return, I won't be leading the family any longer. A good question. There are things I can only do now that I've left my position. I plan on quietly supporting my family from the shadows. And that reminds me, I will also make it a priority to repay the man to whom I owe my life. When things are in order, perhaps the two of us could travel across the land. A carefree journey with the Tiger of Jiangdong. I assure you it'd be a good time, free from trouble. So, you're interested then? I meant it as a joke, but doesn't sound half bad. I can see my aspirations for tomorrow take shape whenever we speak. No need to turn in early tonight, is there? My sons will carve out the coming age, along with the commanders and warriors who support them. And you. Allow me to speak freely about the dream I had.
It seemed like Lord Sun Tzu.
I miss the days when thieves were
Oh, it's you. Go show him what you're made of.
I just want our life to remain as it is. I don't really need much else. So Lord Sun Quan's leading U? I hope he can get help from those around him.
It's amazing how the survivors manage to carry on, and they handle so much.
Lord Louis Mong has been reading constantly lately, his brows permanently furrowed in concentration.
It seemed like Lord Sun Tzu really would live up to the nickname.
Lord Han Dong does so much for such little recognition. He deserves a much loftier position.